Welcome to Module 3. In this module, we're entering a pivotal stage in your journey, crafting a vision for your future. A vision is more than just a goal. It's a clear picture of who you want to be and the life you want to create. In this lesson, you'll hear a story about how developing a vision can transform your life and open doors to possibilities you may not have imagined. Having a vision for your life is like having a roadmap. Without it, you may find yourself drifting from one moment to the next, unsure of where you're headed or what you're working toward. In this lesson, we'll explore the power of vision through my personal story, highlighting the transformation that occurs when you move from living without purpose to living with intention and clarity. You'll see firsthand what a vision can do for your life and begin reflecting on what your own vision might look like. A clear vision gives you direction and purpose. It's the driving force that keeps you focused, motivated, and aligned with your goals even when challenges arise. So without a vision, it's easy to get stuck in routines or feel aimless. By understanding the power of vision, you'll see how it can help you create a future that excites and inspires you. Here's a little bit about my story. When I was 9 years old, my father passed away and my uncles took over our finances. When they took over our finances, they invested our money in real estate. And when I graduated college from Cal State University Northridge in business marketing, they told me, hey, here are your properties. It's time for you to take responsibility and manage them. And after having graduated college with a degree in business marketing, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. So for the next 20 years, there was a consistent back and forth for me between being in real estate, not really knowing if I want to be in real estate, and my uncles consistently pushing me to be in real estate, and me wanting to venture off into other areas, mainly being personal growth and psychology. There was always this impulse for me to wanting to help people. And I was really just I was just yearned to learn about consciousness. I was just always curious about consciousness. And so there's this always consistent thing with my uncles, them wanting me to be in business and me wanting to be in something a little different than what they wanted. I'm truly grateful for my uncles because they really taught me about finances and investing and all the necessary tools to be a good entrepreneur. They really, really set me up to know about what it takes to invest. The only thing that I do wish, and there's always things that we wish from our parents or our caregivers, is that I wish there was times where they encouraged me to go towards the things, like instead of them always telling me what I should do, asking me, what is it that I want to do? Like, I so wish they would have done that. And so, you know, psychology was always the thing that I wanted. And there was this one time I was in conversation with my uncle and I told him, hey, I'm curious about this program. It's a psychology program. It's a 2-year program. I'm curious. Like, he was wondering what I'm up to in my life. And a week later, I had to get a phone call and he wants a meeting. And I was like, okay, sure. So in that meeting, it was me, him, and my 2 other uncles, so 3 of them. And in that meeting, they sort of insinuated like that, no, you don't need to go down that rabbit hole of psychology. You need to be in real estate, and it's important for you to be in real estate. What's psychology going to do for you? And so, as I was being such a good, child, wanting to be a good nephew, I said okay, and I went into commercial brokerage, and it was the worst time of the market for the next 2 years, from 2006 to 2008. As many of you who were in that world or are in that world, it was a really bad time. I wasn't able to get any listings. I wasn't able to get any deals, and I was in also a relationship that I wasn't feeling good in it. I was very depressed at that time as well because of the market. And so I decided to break up with my girlfriend, stopped my job. I quit that, and I signed up for the psychology program. In that moment of signing up, there was this sense of self. Like I really felt myself, knowing that I could allow myself to embark on a path that was for me. And it really, I learned a lot, right? It was psychology. I learned about consciousness a bit more, a lot more in depth, and learned about myself a lot more. And I want to say that it's not to say that, my life has been amazingly successful after that and rainbows and unicorns. No, it's part of life, right? There's always things that happen in life. I just feel there was a sense of more congruency in terms of what I wanted to do in my life. A vision is something that we grow into, right? It's taken me many years to get to this place that I'm creating this course, for instance. It didn't happen overnight. I know that I've been wanting to create a course. It's been part of my vision in terms of in my life, but I didn't know when it was coming. But here I am creating a course now. And you may have a vision that'll work for 1 or 2 years, but then you think of something else in your life. And that's part of life, right? Things change, life changes, vision change. So being okay with being in something for a few years and then moving on to something else, that's part of life. As long as you have some sort of vision and direction for your life, and you might not even know exactly what the steps are, but having something that you're moving towards is the key. Whether it's health or finding a new job or a hobby or a partner, whatever it is, as long as you have something that you can look to, is the crucial part. One of the things that a vision helps with is your mind, right? It helps you with your mind so your mind isn't all over the place, right? If you don't have a direction or something that you're moving towards, your mind can be lost, right? It can be looking everywhere to find a sense of where should I go? What should I do? And if you don't have that, you can be, which most of us have been, lost, right? Lost, directionless, purposeless, not knowing what you're doing in life. So having a clear vision and purpose, right, helps the mind with the direction be calm versus it being chaotic. So if you in this moment don't have, you're like, I don't know where to go. Well, just start being curious. What are the things that you like doing in your life? Get to know you. Like, who are you? What are you, like, what do you like? What are your hobbies? What kind of books do you like to read? And your vision can be as simple as that, right? Oh, you know what? I want to read a few books. Like, I want to get curious about books. So, and for your vision to become a reality, it needs to have a few criterias, right? Say you want to make $1 million, and right now you have 5,000 in your bank account. Saying you want to make 1 million in 90 days is unrealistic. Say you have a business that is generating 500,000 a year, and you want to make a 1 million next year. See, that's a lot more likely because of the gap, right? So whatever the vision is that you want to create, make sure that it's realistic. So to recap, in this lesson, you've been introduced to the concept of vision and seen how having a clear picture of your future can guide your actions and decisions. That's it for this lesson. Get ready for the next lesson where we'll dive deeper into what vision really means and how to start crafting one that aligns with your deepest desires.